Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Beat the Book. As always, I am your boy, Big Al Better, joined as always by Matty Betts. Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing great. We are finally here. The time has come. Hopefully you guys are excited at home. I know that we're excited. It's week 1 football. Oh man, it couldn't have come at a better time. I feel like we've waited a whole entire year for this, and it's only been, 6-7 months?
It's been about 7 months, yeah.
Yeah.
We're finally back. We've got, obviously, first game of the season, Eagles, Dallas. We're coming off a banner season. We hit about 60% on our locks of the week. We hit at, high 50s on pretty much everything across the board. We made a lot of money, so we're back for season 2. We're hoping to do it up and do it right. So without any further ado, Matt, I think we're just going to hop right into this game, yeah?
Let's hop right into it, dude.
Okay.
2 really good teams in my opinion, but we'll see what you think.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Well, the spread for this game is 7 points. Dallas is obviously the underdog. They're at Philly, reigning champs.
Yep.
Over-under set at 47.5, depending on the book you shop. As always, we tell you guys, shop around, find the best lines available. Matt, how do you see this game playing out as far as the over-under and the spread goes?
Okay, so for the spread, I like the Cowboys here. I like the offense, like I've talked about all season. Obviously, we know that they lost Micah Parsons. That's going to be a hit to the defense, but not really to the offense. The offense should still be firing on all cylinders with Dak back. It's going to be the Dak show, I think. So, and these two teams play each other really hard, so I'm going to be on that plus 7.5 for the Cowboys. That's exactly where I'm going. I think it's too many points for a division game. I get that it's going to be, hey, we're going to show the Lombardi and all that kind of stuff, and it's going to be fun for the Eagles, but it's also like, it's still a divisional game, and it's still Dallas, and I think Dallas can make some noise in this one and keep it close.
Okay, as far as the over-under goes?
I want to be on the over. I know, week 1s normally tend to go under. I think in this game, though, it's going to be... I don't trust Dallas' defense at all, so I think the Eagles should be able to score, but I also think, Eagles' secondary got worse. That's what the Cowboys are going to do. They're not really going to run the ball. We don't know what their run game's going to be. So, yeah, I'm definitely heavy on the over for this game.
Okay, I am going to be on the opposite side of you with the spread. I'm taking Eagles -7. They're just too good of a team, even though we did see the stat line. We were looking it up yesterday that Dak's actually super good against the Eagles.
He's very good against the Eagles,
He's 4 of his last 5 he's won against the Eagles. So he plays really well against them, but they are the reigning champs. It's banner night. Obviously, Dallas wants to come in and ruin the party, but I think the Eagles are just going to keep, pick up where they left off last season, so I expect them to win this game and expect them to win it handily. As far as the over-under goes, I'm going to be with you on the over. I was looking through the last 10 matchups these guys have had since kind of the Dak and Jalen Hurts era. And they've had a bunch of games get into the 60s and 70s. They've also had a couple games that have gone under this number. But overall, I think they can hit this number. I think Philly's going to come in here and probably score in the 30s. And then Dallas is not going to slouch around. And that Philly secondary got changed up a little bit. So I expect Dak should be able to sling the pill and get some scores in there. So I like the over, and I'm on the -7.
Okay, cool. So a little 2 different spreads for you guys right there. Now, if it was -7.5 and you have that hook, are you taking it?
Of course,
the only book that you play, you're taking the -7.5?
If I get, I'll take the 7. I'm not gonna take the extra half.
No, I'm saying if you go to the book and the book's line, because obviously
it's 7.5?
it depends on the book. If it's 7.5,
Yeah, I'm still taking it.
Okay, you still thinking they wouldn't buy a touchdown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify that.
Yep.
All right, next, move on. 3-pick parlays.
3-pick parlays. Yeah. So last year, guys, we did 4-pick parlays. We switched to 3 picks. We hit it a decent clip, but it wasn't as heavy as we could have. We had a lot where we missed it by 1 leg. So we decided for this season, the odds will be a little bit less, but we'll have a 3-pick parlay, and we should hit at a much higher rate. We're going for like a 60-70% hit rate on these 3-pick parlays. That's kind of the goal for the season. So anyway, Matt, you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
Go ahead. I want to hear yours.
So my 3-pick parlay for this game, I'm going to take Dak Prescott over 260-plus passing yards. I think his line set around 250. So I'm going a little above. It's a plus money play. So Dak for 260-plus passing. He's done it in 7 of the last 10 games against the Eagles. So I love that. And the other ones where he didn't, he was at 230 and 235, whatever it was. Then I'm going to take Jalen Hurts under 214.5 passing yards. That's his line for the game. In the last 4 games against Dallas, he's been under this number. Okay. He's got like 208, 209. So you might sweat this one a little bit, but he hasn't gone over this number since 2 seasons ago, since 2022.
Okay.
So he's had a full 2 seasons without hitting this number. And then my final one's going to be Saquon Barkley, 90-plus rushing yards. I was going to take him for 100, which was the plus money play, but I was like, you know what? I don't need this thing to be crazy. Let's just go for the 90. It feels pretty safe. And Saquon's a beast. Obviously, you guys know he ran for 2,000 yards last year. This parlay pays out plus 525 over on DraftKings, and I feel pretty darn good about it.
Plus 525. I like that, too. I don't know about the whole Jalen Hurts thing, because I do think the Eagles are going to throw the ball a lot more this year than they did last year. They threw the ball the least amount of any team in the league just because they did have Saquon and Hurts. It's just a very heavy run attack there. But I like the receivers getting involved. So we'll see if this 240, that's the only one that scares me on this, though. I like the Dak over 260. They're going to be behind, is what we think, so they're going to have to air out the ball with no run game there, too. And then Saquon 90+. I mean, that's just what Saquon does. That's what he pretty much did every week last year.
Right, and it's 214.5. Not 240.
Oh, 214.5?
Yeah, that's what his line said.
Oh, okay. 214. Okay, yeah, that changes it a lot then.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I like it even worse. I like it less. Okay, cool. I will say, like, for these last year, like you said, we were doing 4-pick parlays and we were trying to get those to pay out like 70 plus 750 to around like a little over 1,000. That was kind of like the target range. For these 3 picks, obviously you have a whole less picks, so we're trying to make it around like a 350, like 3.5 times your money, all the way up to like maybe a 6 or a 700, depending on the lines that you can find that you like. But we're not going to be trying to get crazy.
Yeah.
Obviously, we want to be more consistent on hitting on these parlays. So that's why we switched it to a 3-pick. I'll jump into mine here. I got, first off, we're going Dak Prescott over 1.5 passing touchdowns. You're getting plus money on it. I think that's a great play. They don't really have a run game. Dak's going to be able to air out the ball against this weakened secondary now from what it was last year. Next, we're going George Pickens, 4+ receptions. That's a minus 176 play. I think it's a new toy for a new team. We see it all the time. That first game, they just target the crap out of them and just try to force feed them the ball just to show how good they are. And then last but not least, we're going Saquon Barkley, 15+ receiving yards. That seems super gettable. His catches is set at like 3. So if he does get 3, I don't see Saquon not getting 15 receiving yards. And that pays out plus 455.
Plus 455. Love the Dak 2 touchdowns. That seems super gettable. George Pickens 4 catches. We'll see how involved he is in the offense, but obviously he's a big-bodied receiver who I feel like just never got a fair shake with the quarterback play out in Pittsburgh. And then, yeah, Saquon 15+ receiving. That kind of scares me just because you need him to catch the ball, but like we were talking about, like, Saquon's a guy where he could catch like a little screen bubble pass and he could take that to the house.
And he's taking it all the way for 80 yards. And then it's like, oh, look at that. He only had 1 catch, but it was for 60 yards.
Right. So. If he has 3 catches in the game, you assume he'll get this number.
I was going to pick CeeDee Lamb in some of these, but it's like CeeDee Lambs are so inflated. Same with A.J. Brown, like even Devonta Smith. Like they're all just inflated. So that's why we do this. We have to scour the book. We have to find the best picks that we like that are actually going to make us, a lot of money. So
Agreed. All right, Matt, let's move on to touchdown scores, which is the final category here, and then we will bid adieu to the fellows at home and get on our way here.
All right.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just have 3. I like just taking 3. I don't know how many you
I got 3 as well.
Okay, I'm going to take Jalen Hurts at minus 150. It feels too good to not take him. He's the second favorite. I'm going to also take Saquon at minus 195. I can't not do it. It's minus 195. He's going to score a touchdown, and I mean, you're going to get 50% back on your money. So I know you're paying a lot of juice, but it's Saquon Barkley. We know he's going to get in the end zone. It's not guaranteed. We don't guarantee things, but it feels like a guarantee.
Yeah.
And then my final one, I'm going to go ahead and do what you were saying with George Pickens. I'm going to take George Pickens at plus 205 to get in the end zone. I think that Dallas is going to get behind early, and they're going to need to throw the ball a lot. And if that's the case, George Pickens has just as good a chance as CeeDee Lamb to get in the end zone.
Yep, I love that right there, too. I'll jump into mine because we agree on 2 of these, and that's Jalen Hurts and George Pickens. I'm high on George Pickens this year. I think he's going to have a great year, especially week 1. So, yeah, I like George Pickens. Jalen Hurts, obviously, the little tushy-pushy. They got that going for him. They tried to ban it. I think they're going to abuse it in this game. I am not taking Barkley, though. It's just not enough money for me. Obviously, I think he's going to score. It's a minus 200 play, so, yeah, throw your money on it for sure and just take him because that's what he did all of last year for the most part. Correct. So it's kind of like Saquon or Christian McCaffrey 2 years ago. When it was like,
you just scored every single week.
Yeah. You're going to make money as opposed to losing it. My last pick, though, I am taking CeeDee Lamb here at plus 135. A little bit better odds than like an A.J. Brown, but I just think it's going to be the Cowboys are going to have to throw the ball, and Dak's going to be able to get 2 touchdowns. I think it'll go to both these guys. He'll probably throw a third one, too. It'll go to, like, Jake Ferguson. But Jake Ferguson is a little bit more of a question mark for me. But CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, I think, are going to be the 2 leading receivers for this team this year.
Well, yeah, I mean, they are the top 2 guys, so they have to be.
Exactly.
So if not now, I mean, you're going to need points to be able to keep up with Philly. You're not going to win this game, 10-7.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to be a 10-7 game when we know what the Eagles are.
Correct.
You're going to have to keep up.
Correct. Alrighty, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we've got for you guys in this one. We're super hyped that football's back. We're going to be coming to you guys with videos just like this all season long. We'll have another video out tomorrow with the Friday night game, which is Chargers-Chiefs, and then we will obviously be coming at you guys with our Sunday slate video, which has our teasers in it, has our prop parlay, our touchdown scorer parlay, and our locks of the week, which is one
and all new AI picks too. We're going to go toe-to-toe this year with the AI, see if we can beat the AI and do a little bit better than AI might on some of their picks. They technically have a little bit more knowledge because they can get it faster, but I think that we're smarter. We're real, So, yeah, that's going to be fun. So stay tuned for that because that's going to be awesome. We're going to be keeping track of it all season long. Yeah, That's all we got for you guys, though. So thanks for joining us. Remember, protect the bag, beat the book. We'll catch you guys tomorrow in the next video.